Okay, let's just go over that real quick. So if our warp is off, when we make any adjustments on the semitone, what's happening is we're changing the tuning of the sample. When you change the tuning of the sample and the warp is off, naturally, because you're changing the tuning, essentially what the engine is doing internally is it's speeding it up. It's speeding it up to change it. But if you want the tempo to remain intact to the initial tempo, you want to turn warp all the way on. Look at the bottom right side of the screen. I'm trying to make sure you can see it. You see we're turning it, we're turning it, we're turning it all the way to the right. K3 is the knob we turned all the way to the right. So now, if we play it back, it's still gonna lock in with whatever BPM we had. So we can go lower. Ooh, I kinda like that. Let me hear what that sounds like. We went low now. So we like a -10 semitone, but the warp is on. So we're locked into our BPM, which is 118. Yeah, 118 BPM, a nice upbeat jump. Back to sample mode. Also notice this, whenever you load up a sample, if you read the data in terms of what the sample is named as, Akai always puts the BPM that they recommend the sample to be at. And initially, the sample was recorded at 124 BPM, but we're warping it, so it doesn't matter what the sample was recorded at. By the way, this works for all of your samples, drum kits, you know, chops on soul, sped up soul stuff. You can only imagine how that function would be incredibly useful. So make sure you highlight this section of the video for your algorithm. By the way, have you ever heard my EDM album, Algorithm? Not like algorithm spelled like, you know, they put it when everybody's complaining about the algorithm. No, I mean like, I will go rhythm. Are you with me? That's I''LLGO, the word rhythm, which I can never spell, so I'm not gonna sit here and make a fool of myself. I'm dyslexic. You guys leave me alone. Leave me alone. So let's listen to what that sounds like on the lower end. I think that's gonna be fire. Here it goes. Fire. I like the low shit. And then that's gonna be fire. We're gonna use that soon. It's like now I'm just wondering, do I want to warp that? Let's see what that sounds like warped. It's all about listening. Take your time. Have fun with your music. I don't think we need to warp that. I kind of liked it nice and quick. It's probably going to hang over to the next sequence, but that's okay. You know, it's a transition. You know, it's a transition. Will that be okay every time? I don't know. We'll find out very soon when we go play our progression. We could always come back and change everything. And by the progression, I mean the arrangement. So now that we have filled out sequence 14 to our liking, we're going to copy sequence 14 to 16, holding shift, holding the erase button as well. We're going to put that on 16, knowing that that's how we're going to end the song. And then also we told ourselves, hey, something different has to happen on sequence 11, which is really sequence 6. But the second time we hear sequence 6, something different's got to happen. Just like the second time we hear sequence 16, something different's got to happen. What was 15 again? Let me hear 15. Something different's got to happen on sequence 15 also. And let's go back and look at our song mode. When did we go to 15? Have we gotten there yet? Yes, we have gotten there. And it goes from 15 to 7. So we'll go from 15 to 7. And what was before 15? Which will help me decide what I want to do there. Huh. I think I know what I want to do on 15. So let's go back to, we selected sequence 15 because we're in sequence mode. Pardon me. Pardon me. Now we're in sequence mode. I didn't add anything there. We were still on song mode, but I didn't insert sequence 15, so that was irrelevant. So now that we're back on sequence 15, which is like 13 part 2, what are we going to do? I think the laser would be dope. This would be a great time for the laser. Let's hear this. We're going to 16 level on the laser. Probably going to mix this a bit. What do I want to do? That's a little too much. So we're going to do that, but we're going to make it delicate. Not too much. Only press that when you have to press it. Like. See, it was right there. I'm going to let it loop back again. Because definitely that first pass was it. Save that by pressing sequence record again in case we want to undo, because we know we want to keep that. And then right there, we're going to mix that a bit. That's a little too loud for me, so I'm going to grab the mixer here. We're going to mix it. We might even want to automate some of that. How do you automate? Let's filter. So let's see if we adjusted the cutoff. See, I think that'll make that fire actually. Let's automate this. Ready? Sequence record. All right, here we go. Let's add a little resonance, as I always call it, the wrong thing. See, that's fire. I wouldn't mind one more at the top of that. See? It's triggered. Let's save that. Let's go through. I really like this second half right here. Watch this. Fire. Let's do one more. That's in now. Great. Now I want to add one more element here. Let's take 16 level off. I think one of these. Not that one. Where was it? That is going to be dope at the top. It's going to be the last thing you hear, which is going to send us into the kick section. It's going to be great. This is going to be great. Alright. So where's this going? This is going to 7, I'm pretty sure. It's going to 7. And then we're going to work our way back up. Fire, if I may say so myself. What happens after 7? Let's go look. So we go from 7 to 11. Okay, what does 11 sound like? Let's go to sequence 11. Let's listen to 11. And we decided something different has to happen here. This might be a good time to bring in the... Let me hear this. I almost want to do 10 instead of 11. Because the bass is there. I don't want to take the bass out again. Because we just took the bass out for the kick. Why leave the bass out? See, now it's time to get funky. We went from 11 to 10. I think we might have to go from 11 to 12. What's 12? Well, 12 is empty right now. But 12 should be 10 the second time. So essentially sequence 10 with one more element added to it. And then we end the song on 16. All right, building that tension up. And then we get up there and something different happens there, right? We've already made our adjustments on 15. We've already made our adjustments on... We have not made any adjustments on 11 yet. See, but I don't know if I want to go from here to dragging it out again with no bass. Like, yo, you took the bass away already. Bring the bass back. We don't need to hear this tension without the bass. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to song mode, and we're going to remove number 10 and 11. And then we're going to go back to sequence mode. Watch me, work with me. We're going to copy sequence 10. If you want to copy a sequence, I almost made a mistake right there. Make sure you have the sequence selected that you want to copy before you initiate this workflow. Holding shift, copying sequence 10 to 12. We want to do sequence 12. And then we want to go to 16. But on 12, I think it needs to be doubled. I think we want to double sequence 12 to 8 bars, but it has to be different than 10 with 4 bars. So we're at 12, which has that dope automation on the main pad, giving us space. You know what? I already know what I'm gonna do. We're gonna bring in this. Not that. That's for the end. That's for the end. We're bringing in this bad boy. Where is it? All right. I never loaded up the dope ass homework vibe, which was this like crowd talking kind of thing. Let's let the crowd talk. Oh, shiza. What did I just do? See, I just made a mistake. How do you undo a mistake? Notice, where did I put the mistake? I put the mistake right there where the laser is. That's a big mistake, because now all that laser work that we did would be gone. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold shift, and we're just going to undo. Load sample and replace. How do you undo? For the final time, you hold shift and you press the minus button. Okay, that's undo. All right, pretty self-explanatory. Now we got our lasers back. And next to the lasers, on an empty slot here, we're going to load up that homework vibration. Okay, now that we got the homework vibe going, we're going to add that to sequence 12. We're almost finished. Notice, all of our sequences are taken up now. We could go into another bank if we needed to, but I don't think we need to. We're gonna end this song by going from 12 to 16. But on 12, we need to hear that Daft Punk homework vibration. And we're just basically gonna add this to the top. We might automate that, but let's see what it sounds like. 1, 2, 3, and. See, we got that pad coming in and out now. Got these people talking, baby crying. It's fire. Right? Uh-oh. That needs to happen twice. Yeah, let's let it happen twice. So we're gonna play it. We're overdubbing now. It goes through half the measure. Let the baby cry. And then look, we have the same issue that we had before. There's a fill in the middle. We don't want two fills. That doesn't make any sense. So what we're going to do is go into our step edit, and we're going to play it. And before I do that, notice something else. I noticed something. The second time we press this, see there's a bit of space at the beginning, so it's quiet. I want the second time I don't want any silence at the beginning. It's like the crowd is just, they're already there. It's like, no, the crowd's there now. Don't take the crowd away and bring them back again and fade them back in. No. So how do we fix that? Well, like I said, the first time we hear it, it's nice because it's like, oh, this is a new element. But what we're going to do is we're going to copy this pad. See, now we're just copying a pad by the same way we copied sequences. It's green, highlighting. Where do I want to copy it to? Let's put it right next to it. But the second time we hear it, it's going to be different. Two ways I can already imagine doing this. We could either A, trim the starting position to where it's just going. That's going to be the first option, but in the midst of that, notice now we got two different versions. So one that plays straight through, and then one that kind of starts where the noise is at its loudest point. Instead of doing that, you know what I want to do? Or at least try. Let's try it. Let's reverse it. How do you reverse a sample? You hold shift, you press loop. Sample's reversed now. So it would sound like this. I think that's dope. See, now when the baby cries, it's like the baby's crying, but kind of like falling. It's like a cat being taken away. Damn, who brought this cat here? Give me that cat. You know, that's dope. Put the cat in there. Put that cat on that. Whoo! Overdub! Let's go! Sorry about that. I'm a little excited. Somebody told me the other day, oh, you're selling nails on a chalkboard. I'm like, bro, get off my channel. Don't care how you think I sound. I'm excited, fool. Work on your videos, you schmuck. Great. One more adjustment, right? We got to take that fill out for the first time. So now we can come in here and take that fill out. Just like we did it before, we can play. Find it. Find it. Oh, go back to pad bank A, or you're not going to see it, by the way. Because all the fill is taking place in pad bank A. Run it. Yeah, buddy. Don't come to my comment section talking that mess, because I'm going straight to your YouTube channel. And if you're talking mess on my YouTube, and I pull up on your YouTube channel, and you got some bullshit, whoo! You got the wrong one, buddy. I'm gonna flame you. You know, I don't block people, but I will shame you. Karma is a real thing, ladies and gentlemen. Just a quick lesson on karma. If you're going to shat on someone else's art, someone else will end up shatting on your art. It is inevitable. It happens every time. Just keep your mouth shut. You know, I don't mind constructive criticism. I'll get in conversations all the time. But if you're going to get on here and tell me, oh, you sound like nails on a chalkboard, you need to dial it down. Boy, I went to your YouTube channel and you need to dial it up. Okay, you had nothing going on over there. Be quiet. Shh, shh. Just be quiet. Watch this. Take the fill out. I'm passionate. I'm a Gemini. Who are you playing with? All right, there it is, right here. So let's find it. We can see where it is if we just dial it, right? Some people complain about this step edit. I've told y'all before the cheat code is, if you want to take the step out on everything, you just hold erase and you press the button, right? That's going to clear this pad on the entire sequence. Trust me on that. Remember that. That's another hot tip for you. But we don't want to do that. We don't want to take all the fill out because we like the second fill. We just want the first fill out. Why are we taking the first fill out? Because we doubled the sequence. Remember, you got to remember. Remember, this is me tapping on my brain. Remember, I need an edge up back there. It's looking rough. Let's not talk about that. We need that bass. We need that. So moving forward, or backwards, better yet. To find that. No, we're moving forward for sure. The fill is out in the fourth bar. It's at the top of the old measure, right, which was 4 bars. So we find, here's the second part of that fill. There's going to be another one. Take that out. Another one, take that out. Still on the fourth, 0.4, 480. So we know that's out. So really it was just, I think that was the fill. So I think we're good now. I think we're set up for gold. So let's hear this sequence going into the final sequence. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me. Another opportunity to remind you to sub if you learned anything today. You know, keep rocking with me because we're gonna keep learning. I got plenty more. I'm gonna go through every genre on the MPC sample, like literally every genre. There was a little brief moment there where we did kind of catch some silence. So did you hear that? I might have to fill that gap out of the crowd, right? The crowd got quiet. Which means essentially, I think we hit this crowd a little too late. So we're gonna press it a little bit sooner. Let's go back into step edit on that. How do we get into step edit? We hold shift and press sequence mode. Let's find this. This time, we don't need to drag around and find it. Like I said, if you want to take a sample out on the whole sequence, just hold erase. And look, it's going to say erase all events for pad 7, yes. Even though there's only one, yeah, we want to do that. So, and that's going to help you if you have a hat or something that's going and going and going. Oh, we're getting a little dark in here on the FX too, so let me brighten up a little bit. Sorry about the focus. It's going to be adjusted because I dropped the f-stop down a bit. But that's camera talk. You guys don't care about that. Y'all want to hear beats. So, sample, let's go. We're going to press this a little bit sooner. Overdubbing here. See, now there's no space. It's like the crowd is going. Take the cat away. I love that. Cat's gone. Phil's there. Shout out homie Phil in the chat. Boom. That sequence is done now. And if we come back over here in the song mode, we went from 7, right? We went from 15 to 7. And then we're going to go to 12. All right? So that was the one that we just added with the homework. So added 12. Boom. Got 12 now. Why does it say 120 BPM? No, it says 128. I just need glasses. Ooh, am I getting old? Okay, now to finish it. Finish it. We're on 16 to finish it. I already know we're going to finish it with 16. We might end the song exactly how we started with just a boom, 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 which might be kind of fire. And maybe even the version with 4 that are empty. So go boom, 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 boom. Pause and it's out. Yeah. We're almost finished, my child. We're almost finished. I'm talking to my daughter. All right, so we went to 12, right, which is there. And then we're going to go to 16, insert 16. And I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and end it on sequence 1. So let's go ahead and just add that now because that's how it's going to end. Wait a second. Undo that. I could have just pressed erase. That would have been easier. But like I said, there's multiple ways to do everything. And by erase, I mean remove. We could have just pressed remove to take that away. But instead, I did undo because I think I've decided that instead of it ending with a 4 on the floor, it's going to end with the 4 on the floor and then 4 of nothing. So we're going to insert that. But we need one minor adjustment here. If we go back to sequence 16, it sounds like this. But we're going to add something else. It's like everybody, right? Does this have the whoop whoop? Yeah. Perfect. And I think that the way to end it was just this finale, right? All right? I'm pretty sure that could go at the top. Maybe even put the siren on there. Fire. You want to warp that siren? Oh no. I'm on the wrong screen, pardon me. I was trying to go in the tune. Notice I was on the trim. That was bad. I wanted to do tune, which accesses our warp section. And even then, like, yo, maybe we don't want to do that. Maybe we don't want it to warp. Maybe we don't want it to roll with the BPM. And instead of doing that, you know what I want to do? I want to extend it. I want that siren to go long as possible. We're there now. We're there. It's like everybody's like, we're vibing. So instead of doing a warp on it, let's not do that. See that? We can extend it by going just under the warp. We can extend it 200%. See? And then even better, did I just see sequence? Yeah, we don't want sequence. I think we want 200%. And then, what would... Ooh, I just got a great idea. We're going to start it down here. And then we're gonna... Nah, I think that might be whack, actually. I was thinking about maybe changing the... We'll try it, but for right now, we're gonna leave it where it is, just nice and long. 1, 2, 3, and... Right? And we also know that we want a finale on there. So 1, 2, 3, and... Yeah, I honestly wish it was even longer. I honestly do. Oh wait, that's because... Is it on warp? Pretty dope. But what if? What if we automated it? And automating it by what? Let's use the fader. Let's get tricky on them. Hold shift, hit pad 9 to access the fader. Let's go into attune on the fader. Back to sample mode. Look, it's purple now. Or it's violet. Turning violet, violet. Let's hear it. Kind of dope, right? Maybe there's something there. Maybe there's something there. Oof. Maybe. Let's try it. And there's two ways of doing this, right? So we can leave it where it is now. And we could watch this knowing that that bar represents where it's headed, right? And better yet, you know, let's mute everything else right now, just because we don't need to hear it. So we can be very clear about this. No, that's not it. It's this one. So yeah, let's mute everything except that. Mute all of our effects. Thank you for watching Voyager Television. How was that commercial break? We're gonna adjust this, right? Here we go. So, performing this. Every time that trim or that playhead gets towards the end of the sound, I'm gonna trigger it again. All right? And I'll show you why in a second. Here we go, sequence record. And seems a little obsessive right now, but I think that second to last one we didn't need. Step edit. That second to last one can go. So we can go all the way to the end of the sequence here and then move it down, find it. There it is. Don't need that one. Easy adjustment. Now what do we do? Now we're going to automate the semitone adjustment. Here we go. Sequence record, and we're using the fader to do it. I showed you how to get to the fader. You held shift, you press pad 9. We have pad tune being adjusted on the fader. We could use K1, but since it's a nice build up, we're gonna use the fader. It's more fun, right? It's more Daft Punk. It's more homework. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and slowly. Went too fast. Undo that. That was too much, too fast, too much, too soon. All right, let's make sure. We're gonna go some super slow. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Kind of a Dilla thing. Here we go. I don't know. Is it obsessive? Maybe. There's one other thing we could do to make it a little less obsessive. What's that? Well, we can do this. We can automate one more thing, which is the volume on the pad. Let's automate that. We'll see what this does. So starting at like right there, sequence record. You know, I feel like we just went a little bit too far on the semitones. Let me look at this again. The volume's nice, but we might do an undo. I feel like when it gets to, I feel like we don't need to take semitones past 0. I think we just need to go from 24 to 0. So let's undo the volume automation. Then we're going to undo again. That should be the semitone automation. Let's play back. It's still there, actually. Let's make sure the volume's right. So we need to undo the level again. Undo the level again. Oh, God. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Perfect. See? You got to hear it and you got to see it. MPC sample, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, we're going to try that again because it's the ending of the song. You know, and now it almost makes me feel like I thought that we were going to go straight to this kick, but I might want to go back to this main groove one more time on pad sequence 13. Because if it just ends with the kick, it's just kind of like, man, that's kind of like, it'd have to go right into the next song. Some songs end like that sometimes, but I don't know, you kind of want that. We kind of want this reward for going through all that. You know, you got to give the crowd a chance to scream. So, moving backwards, we're going to adjust the tune one more time. I almost think we should do the volume beforehand. Let's do automation on the volume beforehand, because it might make it a little easier. So sequence record. We're here. Alright. And we're on pad volume, right? We can look at our volume if we hit trim mix. You can see our volume now. And essentially we're going to emulate what we want to do before we do it. And once again, once we get to 0 dB, we need to stop. Okay? So here we go. Let's automate that. 1, 2, 3, and slow it down, buddy. Slow it down. Slow it down. Here we go. Almost there. That was a super. I'm not really happy with that. I want to do that one more time. Here we go, and try it again. Slow and steady. Now I do want one more at the end. Now I do want one more at the end. I told you, remember when we deleted that one before? Now I want one more. Here we go. We might have to copy this and put it over here so we have one more that's just kind of left alone. And before we do that, let's make sure we're at a normal 0 dB. Which is boom, 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 boom. It's here. Oh, all right. Shift, copying this to here. And that last time we heard, I don't think we need that. We'll do that for the final one. But while we're here, we're going to automate this. Okay, we're back to this one now. And it's starting, we could start it like down here. It doesn't have to be completely silent in the beginning. So here we go. Automating the volume now. Now all of a sudden I don't know if we need to do that. But once again, fader. Let's adjust that tune now on the automation. Now we got the volume the way we want it. Let's look at the tune so we can see our tuning adjustment. We know it starts down here at 24. Let's record that. Slow build. Like we went a little too far, too fast. Pretty dope. But like I said, I think we went a little too far, too fast. So let's undo that. I'm gonna try it one more time, and I want to hear the low one at least one time. When I hear that low one time, then I'll start moving. Okay. Here we go. I already did what I didn't want to do. I just told myself I want to hear that lowest at least one time. Here we go. There we go. Dang it. Oh, what happened there? You weren't working with me. Let's start that over. And try it again. Let me hear it. See, it's not initiating. I don't know why. He wanted to wait until we were... That's annoying. Come on, work with me here. Except I'm not doing anything, am I? Might have to initiate it as soon as it starts, just to make sure that it knows what I'm trying to do. So let's see. I don't know if I like that. Let's listen to it. Now I'm like, I don't think we need to even get up to 0. Yep, don't like that. You're gonna ruin the song, bro. Don't ruin the song. Darn. Well, this is a part of the game, you know? Oh, you son of a... One more time. Why are you jumping so far, man? What you doing, bro? Make sure that automation isn't just still just sitting there. I'm almost about to abandon this idea. It's just not working the way I imagined it. See, that's what's going on. The automation was not undid. See, it's doing it again. I haven't done anything yet, buddy. Well, this is what it takes, guys. Sometimes you gotta be patient with yourself to get this shit right. See, it's like, no, I haven't done that yet. All right, here we go. I think that's the fix right there. So we still got our volume. It's got to go to the end, see? So let me lay that in first, the normal one, and then it'll make my life easier. So this is a normal semitone, normal volume to the very end. Man. Could have went a little sooner. Which almost means we might want to take one more of these out. So, before we do it, let me see if I can just get it a little sooner. The battery's kicking, boy, this whole video. We still green. Here we go. A little sooner, pal. A little sooner. It's almost like on that last one where it doesn't. No. Or is that it? Maybe that's it. A bit anticlimactic in terms of music production, but I mean, this is what it is, guys. It takes time. It's like I gotta count 1, 2 after I hear that last one initiated. Here we go. Wait for that last blue light. Here we go. 1, 2. Boom. That's correct. That's the correct timing. Now, can we get the automation right on this bad boy in terms of the tune? So let's try it. Yeah, I'm about to go to this knob. I'm about to be like, fuck this. And just twist this knob slowly but surely instead of the mixer. I'm gonna try it one time on the mixer, and if this thing starts messing with me again, we're going to the knob, K1. Here we go. Let's see if we can get it. And we're at 24, negative. I can hear it. Now I'm moving up, slowly. 22, 21, 20. Not bad. Not bad. Now the only other thing I could do and change would be, let's see here. If we go back to the fader and pad filter cutoff, maybe at the very end, we just cut it off. That's one way around. Since we already have the pad volume automated, let's add one more layer of automation, which is on the filter cutoff, which when we hit it, it wants to go down. Fire. We got to go down. Okay, so here we go. On the automation for the pad filter cutoff, here we go. As soon as I hear it, how's that? How is that? Let's play back. And we can now unmute everything else. So let me hear it one time first. Cool. Except instead of all bright, I think we're like down here. Let me hear what that sounds like. We don't need to automate that. That's just the level on the filter cutoff. See? Yeah, I think it's about right there. Let's listen to what that sounds like. That might be it. We might have did it right there. I feel like Tom would be so proud. I think maybe yeah, this sucks. I think that's kind of working now. Except I'm going to bring it down a little bit more on the pad filter cutoff. I think that works. Let me look at this automation, because I almost want that to happen sooner. Let me hear it one more time. I think it's alright. I think it's alright. Let's unmute everything now and see what it sounds like with everybody in. Let's go. Yeah, everybody's screaming now. It's just a payoff now. We're there. I think we're there. Not there. Ooh. I think that's it. I think that's it. The only other thing that we would add on this sequence is going to be the finale, which is already there. We could do that. I think that needs to be at the top. Let me hear it. And Hey guys, so I was actually sitting here talking to myself because this tutorial went a little bit longer than I anticipated it to, and I finished the beat, but my memory card got full. So instead of just showing you everything that I did, I'll just tell you what I did. All right, so we finished that final sequence, which was clearly the Don Dada, of which it was a boss. It was a big boss, and it was not easy, but we got all the way up to sequence 16. I showed you how we made 16 sequences. When we got to sequence 16, I automated a couple things. Okay, what did I automate? I automated this, which is this. So I automated this techno siren, this techno alert sound. It's code name PR Techno FX Pinder. I'm not sure what that is, but we automated it. We automated the cutoff. We automated the tuning. This is what the final sequence sounds like. Well, you know what? You heard me. That's what we did. Okay. If you learned anything today, let me know in the comments. Pardon me. Let me know what type of tutorial you would like to see me do next. Should we do how to make R&B? Should we do how to make lo-fi? Should we do how to make alternative rock? Should we do how to use your voice to make sped up soul samples like Kanye? Should we just do how to make a soul song? Let me know in the comments, okay? After we did the sequence 16, we decided to go back to pad 13, which was the main groove without the lasers, and we ended it as promised on pad 8. And also as promised, this is what it sounds like in its entirety. And when you're done arranging the song, you want to export the song. You want to export your arrangement. How do you export your arrangement? While we're here, let me just go ahead and show you. Before we do that, let me save it before I have another meltdown, because I'm in here sweating. The camera didn't overheat, but the memory card did, because I took my time with this tutorial, ladies and gentlemen. I took my time. This is for beginners. How to make house music on the MPC sample. And as promised, here is the beat in its entirety. I'm gonna play it one more time for you. This is exactly what it looks like. Drum roll, please. 1, 2, 3, and... If you want to learn more on the MPC, everything MPC, sample, Akai Force, everything else, click right here. If you want to watch some music videos, click right here and subscribe. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll see you next time.